So, Beyonce and Jay-Z's son, Sir Carter, was recently seen in NYC, and while a lot of people were marveling over how tall he has become, discussions sparked up again about why we never see him in public. Well, insiders have spoken up about why we never see Beyonce's son, and hopefully we can put this to rest. Apparently, the insiders have said that if you listen to the song My Rose by Beyonce from Cowboy Carter, you will have all the answers. Now, I know that a lot has been said about why Sir is rarely seen in public, and one assumption that has made rounds a lot is that he possibly has a medical condition. And trust online detectives to post photos and videos that seemingly prove that Sir has some sort of condition. In addition, someone like Azealia Banks alluded to this when she once called out Beyonce, saying, "And stop hiding your son from the world, sis. People will find out sooner or later, and you're really gonna look like a piece of ish for being ashamed of your own child." Followers have also speculated that Sir could be autistic, and while there is no official confirmation from Beyonce and Jay-Z, some fans have taken it upon themselves to analyze his behavior and draw their conclusions. Apparently, the symptoms were present in Beyonce's Renaissance, a film by Beyonce, and people said that both Sir and Rumi have the characteristics. Based on what people speculated, Sir doesn't come out because his disabilities are profound and easily recognized, but Rumi is seen a lot because her disability is not easily recognizable. In addition, several followers even went so far as to create a list of autistic traits that Sir has allegedly exhibited in the past, including a leg drag, hand flapping, staring at lights, and repetitive movements.
Yes, break it down. My favorite girl, my favorite.
Well, what I can tell you for a fact is that Beyonce required an emergency C-section when she experienced preeclampsia, which threatened the health of her unborn twins, Rumi and Sir. According to Beyonce, her pregnancy and delivery were extremely difficult and one of the most challenging experiences of her life. She actually discussed how her body went through more than she ever thought it could. For example, she stated that she weighed slightly over 218 pounds the day she gave birth to her twins, and she also said that throughout her pregnancy, she developed high blood pressure. Reportedly, during labor, one of the baby's heartbeats stopped a few times, requiring a C-section. While Beyonce didn't specifically mention which one of her twins experienced the heart issues, it has long been rumored that the twin in question was Sir, and people assume that the complications may have affected his health and his development. That's all we know for certain. But as for whether there's anything actually wrong with him, baby, I cannot confirm that. However, that hasn't stopped people from questioning and wondering why we rarely see Sir, yet we see quite a lot of his twin. I mean, Rumi modeled for her mother's fashion brand Ivy alongside her sister Blue, and while some may say that it was a girl's thing, then we could also question why Jay-Z never takes Sir anywhere to do boy stuff. In fact, even when he is out, he is always seen with either Blue or Rumi or both. For instance, Jay-Z took Blue Ivy and Rumi to the 2024 Super Bowl with him, where they were spotted posing for photos on the field. In addition, after Beyonce's halftime performance last Christmas, where Blue was also present, Rumi was spotted leaving with the rest of the family and was captured on camera backstage with her dad, Jay-Z, grandmother Tina, and Michelle Williams, dressed in an all-white outfit, just like Bey and Blue wore on stage. As for the other sibling, Blue, we've also seen her on social media and at events more times that we can even count, including very recently in an interview with her mom.
Is a really sweet person, and he tells me ways that I can improve in my lines, and he's very supportive of me and tells me in the nicest way possible, and I feel like so does everybody else. And I feel like this is just a great experience for me, and I'm really happy for girls that look like me all around the world are able to watch this movie and hear and see themselves in it.
We've also seen Blue make major moves, and perhaps I should start by noting that when Blue was only 2 days old, she was featured on her father's song Glory, which earned her the title of a Guinness World Record holder for being the youngest person to have a song appear on a Billboard chart. In 2020, she was also featured in her mother's song Brown Skin Girl, and for this, Blue brought home a BET Her Award, NAACP Image Award, and a Grammy Award for Best Music Video for her feature. She is also the second youngest individually credited winner of a Grammy Award. Aside from her musical accomplishments, Blue has helped induct her dad into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, provided narration for a book, and we have seen her on multiple of Beyonce's performances. For instance, when Beyonce returned to the stage for her performance in Dubai in January 2023, Blue made a special appearance during the hour-long set to sing a duet of Brown Skin Girl. A few months later, in May 2023, Blue Ivy stepped out for the opening night of her mom's Renaissance World Tour, which kicked off in Stockholm, Sweden, and she performed a few more times with Beyonce. Of course, Blue was also on Mufasa, and like we saw, she was literally all over with her parents and her grandma. So just like Rumi, we've seen quite a lot of Blue, but not Sir. In fact, the concern came up again when Beyonce and Blue were both featured in her Good Morning America interview to promote Mufasa, the Lion King, in December, and while Blue spoke alongside her mom, Rumi made an adorable cameo at the end. Rumi's twin Sir, however, was missing from the interview, leading to fans wondering where he was. Well, their grandmother Tina has also said quite a bit about the kids to try and help fans understand why we never see Sir that much. According to Tina, Blue is definitely a little queen bee who also has a lot of other talents that the world is yet to experience.
What other hidden talents does she have that the world?
A lot of them.
Give us a couple more.
She paints, she draws, she does poetry. She's just an artistic soul.
Tina also said that Rumi is definitely an artist like her parents and her big sis.
It's Rumi who just made history. She's 7 years old. She just made history. I think, Billboard Hot 100? She beat her sister, Blue Ivy, because now she's on it at age 6. What does that mean to you? Tell us a little bit about Rumi and how excited
Well,
she is.
Rumi is amazing. She's an amazing artist, like painter and creator. And so, I mean, how could they be anything else growing up in that environment? That's all we talk about is creativity and fashion.
As far as Sir is concerned, Tina Knowles shared insight into her grandson's personality in an interview with E! News, revealing why he is often absent from family events. She said, "Sir is very quiet. He does all of the numbers stuff, so he's not into fashion as much." Now, other than Tina, the kid's grandfather Matthew also gushed about his grandkids and said, "Blue Ivy is just so incredible and reminds me of Beyonce so much. Sir, he just wants his world to himself. Rumi reminds me of Solange." Other than what the grandparents have said, I also know that Beyonce and Jay-Z have said a few times that they would want the kids to have as much normalcy as possible. Like there's how Bey told GQ that she had made an extreme effort to stay true to her boundaries and protect herself and her family. First of all, she said about Blue, "Blue is an artist. She has great taste in music and fashion. She is a fantastic editor, painter, and actress. She has been creating characters since she was 3. She's a natural, but I did not want Blue on stage. Blue wanted it for herself. She took it seriously and she earned it. And most importantly, she had fun. We all watched her grow more and more every night before our eyes. My kids come with me everywhere I go. They come to my office after school, and they are in the studio with me. They are in dance rehearsals. It's natural that they would learn my choreography." Bey also emphasized that no amount of money was worth her peace, and she also mentioned that she tried to only tour when her kids were out of school. She also stated that she had always dreamt of a life where she could see the world with her family and expose them to different languages, architecture, and lifestyles. Jay also said the same thing during an episode of Kevin Hart's Heart to Heart series on Peacock, where he spoke candidly about how much he tries to prioritize taking time away from music to be with his 3 kids. Jay-Z said that time was all anyone had, and that it was the only thing people could control. He emphasized the importance of how one spends their time, stating that every second spent was a second taken away from the development of the children they had brought into the world, whom they loved more than anything. In addition, regarding the children's privacy, a source also told Hollywood Life that Beyonce tried her best to keep life as normal for them. The source added that she was instrumental in choosing schools for Blue to attend, and made sure to choose the most private school she could find, so that Blue could just be a normal child in preschool like all children her age, and she did the same with the twins. Basically, the family members' comments have highlighted the fact that Sir's absence from public events is simply due to the fact he is laid back and chill, and seemingly not interested in large public outings. Or maybe he does have a condition like people have been suspecting, and like I said, we had sources saying that the answers are in Beyonce's song, My Rose. Like she literally sings, "How many times have you let yourself get you down? Let yourself get you down, my dear. So many roses, but none to be picked without thorns. So be fond of your flaws, dear. I just hope you love yourself like that. And I really hope the best for you. You're my love, my sweetie pie. My baby, you're my heart, I hope. Oh, I hope." Well, we also had people saying that the only reason why guys want to see Sir Carter more often is so that they can confirm that there's something wrong with him, so they can feel better about themselves. Chill. It's pretty messed up if you think about it this way, but what do you think? Are Beyonce and Jay-Z just keeping Carter away from the spotlight because that's not his thing? Or are you among the ones who think that there's something more to the situation? Drop those thoughts in the comments section below.